Hello YouTube, and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play. I'm really overjoyed because I gotta show you guys the Eevee, because in my past party boats there hasn't been an Eevee, only a Lawn and a Karok. Like I said before, I'm a Lawn, this is an Eevee. She happens to be a Scythe Eevee, which are more physical attacks than spells, except personally I prefer Scythe Eevees. They do more damage, have cooler attacks, and their scythes look amazing, might I add. I'd also like to point out that I don't know if this is recording because it's loading. Who cares? Okay, moving to dungeon, sweet. So Scythe Eevees have this skill called Blink, which is a skill where they teleport, and it's really useful for evading enemies and soloing bosses and raids and stuff such like that. Like I said before, Scythe Eevees usually have more physical attacks than actual magic attacks, except I think Vindictus runs on a alchemist engine. Oh no, not alchemist engine, sorry, an alchemist outlook on mage and stuff, so it's not like mana or anything, whatever you want to call it. Except you do get mana shields, which I haven't talked about yet. Eevees have several mana shields. I believe it's 7, maybe 5, I don't know, I forgot. But these shields have a certain amount of health, which makes the Eevee invulnerable as long as she has the mana shields. Mana shields can be taken down by strong attacks, or attacks in general, I should say. As I said before, wisps are really easy. They have hardly any health, except right here I'll get to show you a boss wisp. As I say, they're larger, pink. You know, that's manly. Anyways, I didn't really touch on bonus missions, but bonus missions are missions you can do to get more XP, and I believe more money, I think it is. This specific bonus mission is to spear this boss to kill it. And that's not lawn spears, that's secondary weapon spears, which you can use by hitting the F key. Honestly, you can also get small bombs, which sound really cool, but I don't believe they're that practical unless it's a really easy boss. So I prefer spears. You can click here, you can aim the spear. I'm gonna wait until he gets a little health. Nice spear. There you go. Killed it with spear. And that will, like I said before, give us more XP for the mission, and you know, just do a lot for us in that aspect. Let's see if hopefully I got it. Oh, I got mana dust. Argontel, I think is how you pronounce it. Its heart is actually worth, I believe it's $8,000, which isn't a lot of money, you know, but it's not shabby. You're stuck? That is one thing about Vindictus that I've noticed. I've been stuck, I want to say 2 times in my playing, which isn't that much, not very often. But it is possible. One time a bridge fell right in front of me. That's bad. You know, as powerful as I am, I can't destroy a bridge by myself. And I was stuck behind the bridge. That wasn't very cool. But Vindictus has realized this and actually gives player an option to press /escape. And it takes a minute, so you're frozen for a minute. So it's dangerous, so you can't like cheat and get out of a boss. Which I've noticed you could do, which it's really impractical and kind of cheating. So I wouldn't advise it for anyone. Bam. That was a regular grab, except I was interrupted. I even talked about the overkill. If you do happen to damage an enemy overly a lot, you'll get a little overkill numbers, which, you know, are pretty cool to have. Just see how much damage you did, show off a little bit. Eevees actually, I believe, get the best overkills due to their one attacks that do a lot more than Lawn's many attacks. You know, in one blast rather than multiple things. That's a Scythe Eevee move right there. Scythe Eevees I enjoy more, simply because I'm more of an offensive, less than a mage. And I really like how Vindictus is pretty rare to see a game include a combat mage, which I believe is probably one of their best decisions as a character classes. There's a little lag there. But I've always enjoyed the battle mage concept. Kill that person. Bam. Gliding Fairy. You can also pick up enemy weapons if they happen to drop them. That person picked up a cool looking hammer. That hammer is actually modeled, actually I should say that monster is actually modeled after the first main boss, the chieftain, which I'll show you guys him later. He's pretty easy depending on your level. As a lawn, he's pretty easy to avoid his attack. He's kind of slow, but I'll go over him more when I actually fight him. Let's see. Well, firstly I want to say that we're about to get to the boss. Now, this boss actually is modeled after the chieftain, except he's a lot harder. I'm gonna go Dark Knight to make this fight a little easier. Like I said, he attacks slowly, but he's a dangerous enemy, I'm not gonna deny it. Does a lot of damage with slow attacks. As I said, Dark Knight does a lot of damage. See how fast that bar drops. It's really effective. It actually lags the game. It's so effective, apparently. I would use Furious Fusion again. What I didn't mention before is Furious Fusion might be a really great move, but it does drain HP. It's about 10% at the first rank and gets up to 35% of your health, which might seem like a lot, but in reality, if you kill the boss, like I said, this fast, it won't be a problem. And due to the fact we cleared the bonus mission, we actually get extra experience added on to the experience we already got for the quest. Well, I shouldn't say quest, more of a dungeon. Various quests can be defeated in certain dungeons, but I don't have any quests for this low of dungeon right now. Let's see here. You loot items with the E key. If you can see the giant E key right above the item. Oh, what do I want to say? This guy's a sword lawn, not a spear lawn. Of course, like I said before, I like spears better. That's just me. Higher levels actually don't like spears. They actually get kicked from parties, I hear, because sword lawns are more practical. Don't do as much damage, but they can do a lot of damage, especially with 1,000 needles. The slip dash was really useful right here. Here's the spear lawn's version slip dash at the roll. It consumes more stamina, can only use it once. Slip dash, you can use it twice, and you get away from monsters easier and bosses. It's really useful. Hey, thanks guys for running the dungeon with me. Really useful. Thank you. You can look this up on YouTube. It'll be under the Vindictus Let's Play. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll get entertained by the next video. Alright, see you guys.